I'm Wyatt with Pilot. Today we're going over some tips and tricks to authenticate Jordan 4 Lightnings. First, we're looking at the red flags on the fake pair. The tongue shape is misshapen on both pairs. One's too flat while this one has an arch in it. Looking at the woven label, its placement is too far to the left on both of the shoes. And if you zoom in at this Jumpman's foot, it looks like he had an altercation with Tory Lanez. And then when you flip it over and look at the thickness of the tongue, this tongue is way too thin. I'll show you how thick a real tongue is at the end. When looking at the wing structure is way too flimsy, the hardware is very gummy, and the holes aren't cut out properly. And then when you flip this back and you look at the eyelets are very misshapen and poorly drilled out. The back tab is flimsy, and this Jumpman looks like he just won the finals and spent a few weeks in Cabo. When flipping out the insole, you see there's writing and poorly stitched inside. And for the authentic pair, the woven label is centered. Well, the Jumpman's foot looks perfectly fine. Looking at the thickness of the tongue is thick and has good structure to it. Looking at the wings have a good rigidity and good structure, while the hardware is stiff. All the holes are drilled out. The eyelets are perfectly fine. The back tab is thick, and the Jumpman looks like he's been in shape and doing dunks. Looking at the inside, there's no writing.